Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, the 30th of June, and as you can see from outside, we are having some fair to partly cloudy conditions today. When we check the satellite, we can see we're in this drier slaw here, and the ridge is the dominant feature currently affecting Barbados and the Windward Islands, giving us this easterly breeze ranging from 30 to 35 kilometers per hour. So we expect these conditions to remain throughout the remainder of today. Now, if you look over here, you can see there is a bit of turning. This is actually associated with a low to mid-level trough, which is expected to affect Barbados coming into tomorrow. Now, all this is expected to do is decrease the wind speeds a bit, produce a little bit more cloudy periods. As you can see here, we have these cloud patches coming across, which may increase that cloudiness from time to time. But it's also expected to bring some very, very brief light showers. Other than that, this trough is expected to pass through, and by Wednesday, the ridge is expected to become dominant once more. Taking a broader look at things, you can see tropical wave number 17 is expected to traverse across the Atlantic. Currently, the models are suggesting that it'll affect Barbados coming into Thursday, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. Now, remember I mentioned those wind speeds decreasing a bit. So while we're seeing those swells ranging from 1.5 to 2.5 currently, we do expect those swell heights to decrease throughout the remainder of the week. That said, other sea conditions. We had our first high tide at 5 minutes past 7 this morning. Second high tide was at 4 minutes past 8. First low tide was at 12:53 this morning, and second low tide is expected to be at 1:32 this afternoon. Sunrise is at 5:35, and sunset will be at 6:28. And that's it for today, ladies and gents. As always, thanks for watching, and enjoy the remainder of your week.